What's up, YouTube? So, in the midst of Kendrick dropping one of the greatest diss tracks of all time and proving he is a generational hater, WB is also proving how much they hate the Arkham fans. But before we get into that, if you hit the like button, subscribe, and share, trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the comments. I don't read every comment, but I do be seeing them. Thank you for having the conversation going. I appreciate that. We just passed 100 subscribers, so we making it slowly but surely. I'm trying to put a little base here, So we're gonna get into this. WB has just announced 8 years after the last Batman Arkham game, they just announced another game in the series, and it is Batman Arkham Shadows, okay? And it is a VR game. And obviously fans are absolutely mad, okay? Furious, me included, because I'm a Batman Arkham fan. Batman Arkham City is one of my favorite games of all time. It is peak storytelling, peak Batman storytelling. It is amazing. And so everyone knows what's going on. With Suicide Squad Killer Justice League coming out, people feeling like it disrespected Batman's legacy. Then them announcing another Arkham game only for it to be a VR only game for the MetaQuest, I think that's what it is. Yeah, MetaQuest 3. And it's dropping later this year. And so, of course, I'm excited for another Batman Arkham game. But why would you release a VR game in the midst of all the stuff going on? Suicide Squad Killer Justice League is basically dead at this point. Has less viewers than Marvel's Avengers, less viewers than half of the garbage games that came out before. The game is dead. The game is donezo, okay? Why would you announce this game now, okay? It's just... WB's problem is they don't read the room. They don't read the room at all, okay? Why, after one of your biggest flops of the year or the past few years with this, would you then release a spin-off continuation? It looks like it was rumors that Roger Craig Smith is going to be voicing Batman. And it might be a continuation of the Arkham Origins timeline. But this is a bad time to announce this. You already got fans that are mad because of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And now you have this whole thing where it's like, yeah, we're going to continue the Arkham story, even though we know where it ends because Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is canon now. We're going to continue the storyline of another prequel. Because basically of how it lines up, it has to be either before Arkham, it has to be before Arkham Asylum. That's the only way it's going to work. And after Arkham Origins. So there's a time gap there. But yeah, we're going to continue more of the story that you know what it leads up to that you're going to inevitably hate. And also it's going to be VR that's only exclusive to one thing that barely a handful of people have anyway. It's what are we doing here? Who is this for? Who is the audience? Where's the audience that's going to purchase this? Who are going to buy this? Even from a business standpoint, if you want to talk about, hey, I get it. I know people are going to say, once again, businesses are here to make money. But why would you make this exclusive to something that is a niche concept? It's like me coming out and say, hey, when the Fallout show comes out, we're making another Fallout show, but it's only exclusive to the Steam Deck. And it's bro, why even do it? Of course, there's an audience on the Steam Deck. People play the system, use the system, but why make this exclusive to that one product? That doesn't make any sense. From a monetary standpoint, it's the dumbest thing you can do. And now, obviously, the fan base is super mad. If you go to IGN right now, you can see that it has 20,000 likes on the Batman Arkham Shadow trailer to 102,000 dislikes. Obviously, the audience does not want this announcement. People are upset, okay? Rightfully so. If I'm waiting for a continuation of franchise that I've been waiting years for, almost 10 years to a point, and the one they give out is a complete disrespect to the product, and then they announce another one, and it's not even to a system that I can't even play on. What is the point of this? I'm not gonna be one of those people that say, "Oh my God, WB and DC hate Batman," because for the past 20 years, Batman been shoved down our throats more than I can count. Okay, I've made videos about how I had issues with the Arkham Batman and issues with Batman in general as a character, but that don't mean that I want him to go all sad. You know what I mean? It's kind of you're rooting for someone, or someone's let's say there's an athlete that's just a total ass of himself or whatever, right? And he's a very talented athlete, and you want to see him get beat. You don't want to see his leg explode. You know what I mean? It's I want to see more different versatile characters, But it don't mean put Batman in a VR game. Like, what are we doing here? Now, I know people are gonna be in the comments because people like to just run to the comments and say their points without watching the video. This doesn't mean that after Suicide Squad Killer Justice League that Warner Brothers needs to go down to the studios, put a gun to the to people's heads and be like, y'all make another Arkham game right now, right? I'm not saying that. But if you're going to release an Arkham game, you have to know what your audience wants, okay? And this is coming after the thing about the people who made Into the Spider-Verse wanted to do a Batman Beyond movie, and it was rejected by Warner Brothers. It's like, bro, why are you rejecting all these things that fans clearly want? Like, people clearly want another Arkham game. People clearly want a single-player experience. And my fear is, if this bombs or it doesn't perform to what they want, you know what I mean, below expectations, they're just going to try to pivot and blame it on the fans. It's like, well, it seems that fans don't want Arkham games no more, and then gut the studio or fire people, which is something we do not want. This is not something we want here. We want to support the company and the developers and get a new installment to the franchise that we love and care about. But we just don't want not saying it's half-assed because the game hasn't came out yet, but like a clearly misguided direction to the franchise. It's kind of giving me Diablo vibes when it's like, you guys don't have phones? It's like, bro, what are we doing here? Like in this case, we don't even have the phone. We don't even got it. This is like Diablo coming out and say, hey, listen. Listen, we dropping a new game, but it's only available on the Pip-Boy, you know what I mean, from Fallout 4 collection. Like, what are we doing here? It's like, this is just a crazy Pip. Why even do? I don't understand. I don't get it. I just want to know the thought process. I want to be the fly on the wall when they announced this or WB approved it. I want to know their thought process. I get it that MetaQuest wants new games or something like that, but like, I don't know what they're trying to achieve with this, and it boggles the mind. And another thing that's so frustrating is, like, just give WB Montreal a goddamn Batman Arkham Origins sequel, please. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Batman Arkham Origins is one of the most underrated Batman games in the franchise, okay? It's like, honestly, okay, this is gonna be hot take. I enjoy it more than Arkham Knight. I'll be honest with you. I know the tomatoes are being thrown, I know. But I have more fun with Arkham Origins than Arkham Knight. My only issues with Arkham Origins is they brought back the Joker when I thought he was being done with it. Like, honestly, if Arkham Origins, like, this is now going into Arkham Origins what I wish it was focused on Arkham, Batman, you know, upcoming years and him going against like the Black Bats in the entire game and Assassins. Oh, it would have been peak. But the fact that they're introducing the Joker again in that game, and it's like, we already been through this and stuff like that. You probably heard it 10 times in another. Like, that's what brought it down for me. But it is a very, very solid game. I play it every Christmas. Like, and the theme of it being Christmas is great. You know what I mean? Excellent. Obviously, they know what they're doing. Of course, Gotham Knights was garbage. I dropped a video about like Gotham Knights is better than Suicide Squad, which I kind of agree with still on the point still, but it's like, I can understand why people call it garbage. Like, other than the gameplay being horrendous, you know, I think they have a chance. Like, if you give them another Batman Arkham game and be like, yo, continue it from the Origins timeline, you know what I mean, and do what you want to do, you know, keep it the way y'all did, I think it would have been excellent with today's graphics, you know what I mean, and actually with a good PC port. That would have been excellent. But the fact that they're just giving the property to a VR thing that people can barely use is kind of weird. I don't understand. But let me know what y'all thoughts are down below. I'll be looking in the comments. Thank you and have a nice night. Peace.